going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here for another Tottenham update video for you guys today. Just before we start, I want to wish Serge Aurier a very, very happy birthday. I think he's come on leaps and bounds this season, got probably the best song out of everyone in the squad. So happy birthday, Serge Aurier.
Yeah, I completely agree. Really, how many happy returns for him, and I'm glad he's still in the team.
Yeah, definitely. Let's move on. And if you have been sleeping under a rock and you haven't heard this news, Tottenham are in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup, and the draw is Brentford at home in the semi-finals, of the other draw being the two Manchester clubs, Manchester City against Manchester United at Old Trafford. What are you feeling about the draw, Sim?
Yeah, look, obviously it's the best draw we could have hoped for. It's important that, Brentford are taken very seriously because they've played a lot of Premier League teams already and they've kind of wiped the floor with them in this EFL Cup. So you can't say that they're not going to be a threat. And the way they play football as well, they really play nice football, attacking football, trying to open teams up. And Mourinho's already mentioned how he feels like they play like a Premier League team already, not a Championship team. So it's not going to be easy. But look, when you're either them or the two Manchester clubs going to the final, obviously you want Brentford. So it's a good draw for us, especially at home. And we go into the game with a lot of confidence. It's not too far away, about 12 days away now. So I'm really looking forward to it. And if we just get Mourinho into a final for Spurs, we'll see what he's truly made of. I really believe that everyone going to that final is going to buy into that Mourinho knows what he's doing, and we're going to win that final. So I think it's really important that we just get there and see what we can do.
Yeah, 100%. I'm so excited. When the draw came out last night, I was so happy, like really so happy. I was actually like cheering like it was a goal or something like that. But look, I don't want to be too happy because I know Brentford are really like the definition of potential banana skin, you know what I mean? So it is going to be a tough game, but I think we've got enough tools in our locker to go and win that game. And if they are going to come out at us, I think that can play into our hands as well. So look, it's a good draw for us. Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are about the draw. Let's go on to some Fabrizio Romano quotes. Obviously, everyone knows Fabrizio Romano, the tier 1 source, the absolute GOAT of the transfer market. And he's come out and said Mauricio Pochettino has reached an agreement with Paris Saint-Germain. Contracts are now to be prepared and the last details to be sorted. You got to be happy for him going back to the club that he loves. I remember saying a couple of times after he left Spurs that I think his next job will be PSG. He was captain there at PSG. So you got to be happy for him.
I'm delighted for him and I'm delighted for us because he's not going to Arsenal, he's not going to United, he's not going to any of these clubs. He's going to PSG, which is in France. He can just batter out there, win a few trophies, hopefully can win a Champions League or something during his time there. And I'm really happy for him. I think Thomas Tuchel hasn't had a great time over there. I don't know if he's signing now, which is an odd one, or is he going to sign at the end of the season or whatever? Because I know Tuchel, they just about made out their group, didn't they, in the Champions League, although they were very much in danger of going out. And I thought that saved his job, but maybe hasn't saved his job.
No, he got sacked, I think.
Oh, he's been sacked?
I thought so. Is that not right? I thought Tuchel got sacked today.
Oh, was that home? I completely missed that. Sorry, I woke up late. Is Tuchel
Tuchel got sacked today.
Oh, I see. That's why all the rumors are so hot. Okay, I got you. Okay, so Tuchel, right, so he's been sacked completely. What was after the draw on the weekend against Lille? They drew 0-0, and that leaves them, I believe, in second or third in the league, although they're only a few points off top. Anyway, I'm very happy for Pochettino. It's the right club for him. So I hope they win the Champions League this season. Then I'm all in the PSG bandwagon for Poch to win it. I think it's a good fit. They play attacking football. He can implement his style there. He'll get that trophy monkey off his back, and for sure at PSG. And I think it's a match made in heaven. And, not before too long, you might see some of our players heading there. We'll see how that pans out as well. But I'm really happy for him because he's been out of a job for way, way too long for a manager of his quality. And he was waiting for the right opportunity for the right club. And it looks like he's got it with PSG.
Yeah, I mean, it's a job he always wanted. He's always said that he wants to go back to PSG one day. And finally, he's got his wish. Back on your point, whether we see some of our players going there. I mean, with the rumours about Christian Eriksen, how Inter Milan president saying he's on the transfer list, I reckon he's one that can go there in January. And as well, with all the news that's going on with Dele Alli at the moment, you saw him visibly frustrated when he went off the pitch last night. If he's going to go anywhere, there's always been rumours about him going to PSG anyway. And now with Pochettino going there, I think it's even more likely.
I don't know if they'll both go there though, because they both play very similar positions. So,
well, he had them both at Spurs.
That's true. He did fit them both in the team, but can he fit Dele, Eriksen, Mbappe, and Neymar and Di Maria all in the same team? I don't know about that. I have to wait and see. But I think probably one of Dele or Eriksen is going to go there. Eriksen very likely for sure. And as well, I feel like PSG kind of need that kind of player as well. They don't really have that kind of profile player in their squad, that real creative player from the centre who can like find runs in behind and stuff like that. And he'll know how to get the best out of Eriksen. He's done it before, and I'm sure he could do it again for PSG. So, and also if he does choose Dele Alli, I think it'll be a good experience with Dele Alli to go to PSG for a bit and play with those players. He'll probably be chomping in the bit to play with Neymar and Mbappe and stuff like that. So I'm sure Dele would have no qualms about going to PSG at this time, and he also knows how to get the best out of Dele. So that's a couple of players who definitely could easily be going to PSG. Where on the flip side, in terms of does it mean Kane or Son or Lloris are going to get their head turned or anything? I don't think so. I think they're very happy under Mourinho. And although Lloris famously said, where Poch goes, I'm going to go, I don't think it's going to happen right now, because I think because Mourinho's come in, I think they're quite happy and content right now at Tottenham. You never know. Lloris could be one in the future if Pochettino sticks around for a bit and he winds down his contract or whatnot. You never know. That could be one where he goes, but not for the time being. So, look, I think it's perfect for him. I think it's perfect for Spurs fans and the anxiety about where he's going to go. I think I'm just happy. I'm very happy Poch has got a job again and he's back in football. I'm very happy for him.
Spurs versus PSG in the Super Cup final.
Yeah, I'd love it. Absolutely love it. Why not? Why not?
That'd be lovely. That'd be lovely.
Because he's with his time out of football, like he's being disrespected. I feel by a lot of fans who feel like his job wasn't as good as we've been saying at Spurs, and we know what a good job he did at Spurs. So I'm just happy that hopefully he gets a chance to prove it again.
Look, I still love and miss the man and wish him the best, the complete best at PSG. Let's move on with some more Fabrizio Romano quotes. This one about Heung-min Son. And he says, Son's contract is coming. Both parties want the contract. Still some things to be decided. If it's 5 or 6 years, they are planning the future together, and I expect Son to stay. I mean, great news, isn't it? I mean, that Son contract stuff's been going on for ages now, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been rumbling on. I also read somewhere that they're deciding whether, because Son wants 250 a week and Tottenham only offering 200 a week or something. And I don't know how true all these things are, but I believe it'll get done. I think he's so happy at Tottenham. You can see that every day, every time he steps on the pitch, every time he speaks of how appreciative and how happy he is at Spurs. So I think that contract will come, and it's great news. I'm just, it's been rumbling on for a few weeks now, so people are like, come on, where is it? But I think I can't wait till it gets signed, and it sounds like he's going to be at Spurs for the rest of his career, or rest of his time at the top, at the top of his game anyway, in his peak. So that's really, really good.
Get it done before Poch gets in his ear.
Yeah, that's definitely
that's what I say. And some more quotes from Fabrizio. This one about Reguilon, and he says that there are still people who say Real Madrid will buy Reguilon next summer. Finally, the decision is up to the player, and he is totally focused on Tottenham. He is so happy with the Tottenham atmosphere, so don't worry, Tottenham fans. Yeah, I mean, I'm still worried though.
Yeah, of course you're going to be worried, because Madrid is, he grew up in Madrid and he was a Madrid youngster, and, he probably, when he was younger, it probably was his dream to start to be playing regularly for Madrid. But maybe he also has a bit of resentment for the way they let him go so easily, and the way they just discarded him. At the moment, Spurs are treating him well. He's really become part of the team straight away. He's become a bit of a cult hero immediately. The way he is on social media, and just his boundless amount of joy and energy he seems to have. And his social media posts seem to get a lot joy from a lot of people. So he really has become part of Spurs straight away. So I think he feels at home here. I believe so. He looks happy every time he's on the pitch. He looks like he's part of something. So hopefully he feels that as well, and he feels like he wants to be part of it as well for the long term. But we'll have to wait and see. Sometimes when a team like Madrid come back in for you, sometimes you just have to take it because you don't know when it's going to come again. So it's difficult to know what's going to happen if Madrid do come back in for him. But all we can do is try and make things as good as possible for him, and that's what we're doing. Well, Tottenham are doing their part, and hopefully Reguilon shows a bit of loyalty. But in this, this day and age, loyalty is very rare in football. So who knows what would happen if Madrid come in for him? But it sounds like he's really happy at Spurs, which is the most important thing.
Yeah. Finally, from Fabrizio, he says Kane will stay at Tottenham this summer. If a team wants him, they'll have to pay 150 to 160 million, which is, in this economic situation, is very complicated. But I never thought Kane was going to leave this summer anyway, to be fair.
Nah, can't see it. I can't see him leaving. He's just too valuable for us. I can't see anyone stumping up the cash for him in this market anyway. So I'm not in really I don't think we're in any danger of Kane leaving, especially as well if we do break our trophy duck this season. Hopefully that could convince him that he's definitely going to be winning more trophies before his time is out here at Spurs. Because that's the big fear, is Kane going to end his career with no trophies? I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's definitely not going to happen under Mourinho. And I think he's fully bought into Mourinho as well. You can see that the way he's playing at the moment. So I don't think we're in danger of Kane leaving.
Let's move on to some quotes from Jose Mourinho via Jonathan Veal. And he says, Jose has confirmed that Giovanni Lo Celso is set to miss out on Tottenham's festive fixtures. Do you think that this gives an opportunity to Dele?
It would have if things didn't end sourly yesterday, I think.
I mean, look, we've seen that with Dele before, walking off the pitch and getting a bit angry. I mean, we've seen him come back.
But the problem for Dele is that, first of all, Ndombele wasn't injured, so he's going to be coming straight back in. And secondly, Lamella's back now. So is he going to fall behind Lamella? Because Lamella came on, did really, really well. And to be fair, it's a perfectly timed return from injury, because given the Celso's out, I was a bit worried, we're going to be running out of options or whatnot. But with Lamella there as well, it should be a good cover for him. But yeah, look, I was hoping yesterday could provide a platform for Dele to build on. And I thought he was taking it, which is really annoying that it ended a bit sour, and he ended up with a bit of a stop, and he ended up being taken off early, because I thought he was having a good game. And I felt like if Dele on form, we could really need it right now. Because, lacking goals apart from Kane and Son, we're lacking goals in other departments of the pitch. So we could really do with a Dele Alli. But do I think Mourinho's going to trust him ahead of Ndombele or Lamella at the moment? I don't. So I think we have options with Lo Celso out, luckily, because Lamella's back. But I just don't think. I hope Dele is involved. I really do. But I don't know. I think he will be involved on the bench and whatnot. I don't know if he'll be starting.
And then it goes on to confirm that Tongi Ndombele will be fit for Wolves on Sunday and was only being rested at Stoke. Let's move on to Charlie Eccleshare of The Athletic, Tier 2 from the Spurs Express. And they go on to talk about Milan Skriniar again, the rumours that won't go away. And he says Spurs have not given up on Skriniar, but a deal in January will be difficult, and the summer is thought to be more realistic. Do you think this is one that's going to get over the line finally in the summer?
In the summer, potentially. I don't think it will happen in January, because he's become much more of a fixture in the Inter team again.
He's playing a lot.
Yeah, he's playing. He's pretty much playing week in, week out at the moment for Inter. He seems to be trusted again by Conte. Also, we have a lot of centre-backs at the moment. Even though we want another centre-back, we still have 4 in the squad, 4 or 5 in the squad at the moment. So one of them was definitely going to need to leave if we are going to invest in Skriniar. And he's also the whole price thing. Are Inter going to drop their price now in January? Probably not. They might do in the summer a bit. We'll have to wait and see on that one. So it's not one I'm going to get too excited for right now. It sounds like we are definitely in the market for a centre-back in January, though, from all the murmurings and different centre-back targets like Milenkovic, I think his name is, from Fiorentina. Ozbak or something from, was it Shakhtar or Schalke? the Turkish centre-back. He's also another one we've been linked with. So the murmurings are we're definitely in for one, but I can't see Skriniar getting over the line in January.
And Charlie Eccleshare has also confirmed, but we knew this anyway, that Christian Eriksen was offered to Spurs back in October, but the club declined. I mean, Inter Milan got to be getting on the phone to France now. Get on the phone to PSG because there's definitely suitors there.
Obviously, the Inter Milan CEO yesterday confirming that Eriksen is officially on the transfer list, and it's best if he moves on because of his struggles at Inter Milan. It really has turned very, very sour over there for him for his move.
More sour than he was over here.
A lot more sour. He's kind of gone on a downward trajectory, and he wanted to leave and he wanted to go for better things, and it really has turned badly for him. I'm hoping he can turn it around. He spent a lot of years at Spurs playing really a very high level of football, and I really hope that he gets back to his best, because Eriksen back to his best is one of the best playmakers and most enjoyable playmakers to watch. So I really hope he does get back to that level. Unfortunately, it's really not worked out for him at all at Inter. And the problem for him now is because he moved there for a very cheap fee running to the end of his contract. He's on very, very big wages. So he's going to have to find a club to take on those wages, or need to take a wage cut, which players famously don't like to do. So it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. I hope he goes to PSG with Pochettino and smashes it out. But we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be because if it's not PSG, I'm struggling to see where he's going at the moment. I really am, which is a worry for him.
Arsenal's an option. It really is a genuine option. But anyway, let's move on. Tottenham are planning to reach an agreement with Millwall over ending Troy Parrott's loan when the January window opens. You've touched on this a little bit, Sim, but you want to tell us your thoughts?
Yeah, I've been touching on that. I think at the moment Millwall just might not be the right club for him at the moment, because I feel like they're really struggling as a team. The chances they're creating are really not great, and they're not creating a lot for him. And as an 18-year-old young striker, I feel like he needs to be in a well-functioning team to really help his development. And at the moment, he's kind of just feeding off scraps. The ball's getting lumped to him. He's having to challenge all these strikers physically, and he's not, unfortunately, getting the best out of them. So I feel like at the moment it's best maybe for him to find a different club, because I think Millwall's might not be the right fit at the moment. I think if Millwall were playing well and winning games and creating chances for him, and he was able to really contribute, then it would be different. But I feel like it's not the right move for him right now, and he might need to just cut it short.
I mean, look, we all know that a certain other striker went to Millwall and didn't really do well on loan there. So maybe it's a good omen. We shall wait and see. But yeah, hopefully he goes and finds himself a better loan. But look, let's finish on this and let's talk about Kieran Trippier, because he's been banned from playing football for 10 weeks and also fined £70,000 for breaching FA betting rules, as he was caught betting on his move from Spurs to Atletico Madrid, apparently, the reports say.
Yeah, I've seen the specifics. I think it's very, very harsh on Trippier to be banned 10 weeks for this, or 10 games, is it, or 10 weeks? I'm not sure which one it is. I also, as well, it's an FA ban. So the FA have had to get special dispensation to FIFA to be able to impose it while he's in Spain. Atletico apparently are furious, according to reports, at this, and are going to try and see if they can still play him, because they think it's completely outrageous that he's been banned for 10 weeks for it. If you read into the specifics, what happened was he told a mate, he basically told a group of friends, look, I'm going to Atletico, I'm going to be leaving Spurs soon, and that was it, just an informal conversation about him leaving Atletico, leaving Spurs for Atletico, or potentially leaving. And then apparently one of his mates put some money on Atletico, on Trippier to move to Atletico Madrid, and obviously he won a lot of money. And apparently Trippier had no idea about it, and it's very, very.
You can never guarantee that's true, though.
That's what the reports are saying. That's what the reports are. I'm just saying that's what Trippier claims anyway. He said he has no knowledge of any bet that his friend placed that he was going to.
He would say that, wouldn't he?
Maybe, but I'm just saying what article in the Athletic went very deep into it, and this is what they've found. So I think if that's the case, it's very, very harsh on Trippier to ban him when, you know, is there anything to do with Trippier really? Maybe, I don't know. It's a difficult one. There's maybe a bit of nuance to it, but look, it's what it is at the moment. I don't know if the ban will be upheld by FIFA or not, but it's very bad situation. I believe he's played every game this season for Atletico Madrid, so he must be doing something right for them. They're doing really well, so they're top of the league, I think. So
coupled with the realms
sounds
in
like he's having a
Barcelona.
good season. Sounds like he's having a good season, but all right, we'll just is what it is with Trips. I think it's harsh, but that's what they've done.
All right, so there you have it. That is the Tottenham update today. A really long update and some important information there as well. So we want to wish Pochettino the best of luck out in PSG. Happy birthday to Serge Aurier. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any thoughts regarding anything we've spoken about today. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.